Hey everyone, welcome back to Music My Ears. Today we're diving into the life and legacy of Ras Kimono, one of Nigeria's most iconic reggae artists. Born Oseloke Augustine Owoboya in 1958, Ras Kimono's journey started in Lagos as a selector at Floating Buka, spinning reggae tunes and connecting with the crowd. You might also know him for his rap feature on the 1988 album From Africa from Scratch by the Nigerian hip hop group Sound on Sound, which shows his versatility early on.
They discriminate.
Ras Kimono was also an associate of Machek Hache and other members of the Justice band due to the time they spent together entertaining patrons at the floating Buka. That makes it seem as if he was a member of the Justice, and a lot of people think that way, but really, he was just an associate of the band since they were all entertainers at the floating Buka. The floating Buka itself was just a floating ship that has been docked at the Lagos Marina and was used for entertainment purpose as a restaurant and a hangout for the young and upwardly mobile of Lagos in the mid 80s to the early 90s.
Yes.
But it was in 1988 that Ras Kimono really exploded with his debut album Under Pressure, produced by the legendary Lemmy Jackson for Polydor Records label. Unlike some of his colleagues at that time, Ras Kimono infused a lot of grooves and dancehall themes into his own music, but beyond that, his lyrics actually call for resilience and unity in tough times, as Nigerians were really experiencing tough times in that period. Some of the better known tracks on the album include Rhumba Style, Gimme Liquid Sugar, Then Persecute, and Under Pressure. Ras Kimono used his music to ask the tough question about Nigerian society, corruption, and the everyday realities faced by the people. The title track, Under Pressure, digs deep into the stresses of life, conveying a raw but urgent message. This debut album was packed with talented Lagos session musicians, tight guitars, horns, and that unmistakable reggae pulse. Ras Kimono followed up with What's Gwan in 1990. What's Gwan was a tightly produced and packaged album with Lemmy Jackson still in charge of production. Ras Kimono's road band, the massive trade organization, played the backup production role, while other inputs came from legendary bassists Amos McCroy, Oscar Limby on the guitars, and Tribulation crooner Oris Wiki on the percussions, amongst other session casts. Released under Premium Music, the album includes What's Gwan, the title track, Rubber Dub Master, Slavery Days, Jagged Eye, Kimono They Want, and Do the Scar, amongst other songs. In 1992, Ras Kimono released his third album, Run Fikowa. Run Fikowa was also produced by Lemmy Jackson, still for Premium Music, the satellite town based record label. After the political turmoil following Nigeria's June 12th annual election in 1993, Ras Kimono moved to the United States with his then wife, Sibyl, but he didn't stop recording and performing. In 1994, he released his fourth album titled Lone Ranger under a marketing deal with Premium Music and followed up with a compilation album, Rastafarian Naturalist, in 1995, under California, USA-based Celebrity Records label. A second compilation CD was to follow in 1996, titled African Roots Reggae, under Music Makers Promotion Incorporated. Kimono still released a third compilation album titled The Best of Ras Kimono, which dropped in 1996 under the Mosaic Music record labels in the United States of America.
Stop that breakdance, man, and hold it.
While in the United States of America, Ras Kimono played in major venues like BB King's Blues Club and SOB's in New York. He also played at Zanzibar Waterfront in Washington, D.C., and in cities across the United States of America. Ras Kimono also took out time to record the song Veteran in Alexito Studios in Minneapolis, USA. Alexito is another Nigerian artist that left the country in the early 90s following the annulment of the June 12th presidential election in 1993. The song Veteran is a reflection on Kimono's journey, the battles and victories of a musician and an activist. Kimono has subsequently released another album, Matter of Time, with a marketing arrangement under Globe Disc record label. Some of the songs on this album include Veteran. Also on Matter of Time is Wicked Politicians, where Ras Kimono continues his fearless critique of corruption and injustice. Ras Kimono's
Rastafari.
influence spread far beyond Nigeria and the United States of America. He toured internationally with the Benson and Hedges Golden Tones concert, including a massive stadium show in Papua New Guinea, performing to a massive crowd of 45,000 people. After years living in the United States, Ras Kimono returned to Nigeria around 2009, reconnecting with his roots and mentoring younger artists. Albums like Roots and Culture kept his voice alive. His commitment to truth, justice, and African pride remain as strong as ever. The reggae icon Ras Kimono passed away on June 10th, 2018, after collapsing at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, where he was due to travel to the United States of America. Nigeria lost a voice for the people and a symbol of Nigerian reggae's golden era. We are really glad that Ras Kimono left a seed here on earth that has continued his work as a musician and an artist in Oge Kimono, his daughter. And if you are just discovering Ras Kimono, I encourage you to listen deeply, feel the grooves, listen to the stories, and remember why reggae was once an influential genre here in Nigeria. Thanks for watching Music My Ears. If you enjoyed this tribute, please like, share, and subscribe. Let us continue to share our common nostalgia, maintain our culture, and keep the memories of our legends alive. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.